Tommy Robinson films confrontation with London police sparks backlash for Sadiq Khan. You're not going to believe what just happened on the streets of London. Tommy Robinson, the controversial activist known for never backing down, has just released a video and it's already setting social media on fire. A face-off with London police. Captured. On camera. In real time. But here's the twist. It's not just about the clash, it's about what this clash means, especially for London Mayor Sadiq Khan, who's now facing a new wave of public scrutiny. Because while most people saw just another confrontation, others saw something far more political unfold. Let's break it down. Over the weekend, Robinson was attending what he called a peaceful gathering in a public area. Phones were out. Cameras rolling. Supporters nearby. Nothing violent, nothing disruptive. But then, the police moved in and the mood shifted fast. Uniformed officers approached Robinson and his group. At first, it was calm. Controlled. But within minutes, things escalated. You can see it in the video. One officer gets unusually confrontational. The tension crackles. Words are exchanged. Cameras zoom in. And just like that, a full-on standoff. Now, here's where the public started to pay attention. Why was this specific group being surrounded? Why did the tone from the police shift so quickly? Was this about public order or public image? Robinson's team claims they were being unfairly targeted, silenced, even for expressing views critical of London's leadership. And that's where Sadiq Khan's name enters the frame. Because, like it or not, every police move in London reflects back on the mayor's office. And this footage, it's already fueling serious accusations. People are asking, is this what London's become, a place where speech gets shut down if it makes leaders uncomfortable? Are the police acting independently or under pressure from political agendas? Now, to be clear, there's no confirmed evidence that Mayor Khan gave direct orders here. Nothing official links him to this particular operation. But the optics are damning. Robinson's footage has already racked up hundreds of thousands of views, and the public response is loud. One post on X, formerly Twitter, read, "Watch the body language of the officers, it's not about safety. It's about control." Another wrote, "If Tommy can't speak freely in public, who's next?" And then came the political reactions. A few MPs from Khan's opposition camp didn't hold back. One backbencher told a local tabloid, "We've warned about this for years. Over-policing of dissent is real. And it's getting worse." Even some moderate voices chimed in, urging the mayor's office to clarify what guidelines the police were following in moments like this. In a brief statement, a spokesperson for the Metropolitan Police insisted the officers were simply responding to a gathering that was drawing heightened attention, and that all actions taken were within legal protocols. But critics weren't convinced. Because this isn't the first time Tommy Robinson and the Met have clashed, and every time it happens, Khan is the one who ends up in the hot seat. Now, let's talk context. Sadiq Khan has spent years positioning himself as a progressive, tolerant leader focused on inclusivity, safety, and public order. But his critics, especially from more conservative or nationalist corners, accuse him of using those terms as political shields to suppress views he doesn't agree with. And this latest incident just adds fuel to that fire. Because Robinson's supporters are already spinning it as another example of speech policing under Khan's London, a city where some ideas are welcomed and others are shut down. Still, some are warning not to jump to conclusions. One retired officer told a local news outlet, "It's easy to politicize footage like this, but we should remember on-the-ground decisions happen fast. You can't always see the full picture from one camera angle." Fair point. But in today's climate, one clip, one pushback, one confrontation is all it takes to shift public sentiment. And that's exactly what we're seeing. So what happens now? That's the big question. Will Sadiq Khan address the footage directly? Will the police release body cam footage of their own to counter Robinson's video? Or will this be quietly swept under the rug, as so many incidents like it are? One thing's for sure. This isn't just about Tommy Robinson. This is about trust in the police, in public officials, and in the idea that free speech still exists in one of the world's most watched cities. And as tensions grow, especially heading into the next mayoral cycle, every clash like this one becomes political ammunition. Final thought. If the public starts believing that who you are and what you believe determines how police treat you, then the real crisis isn't law and order. It's democracy. And the question remains, if this is how they handled one activist in public, what happens when the cameras aren't rolling? Stay tuned, because this story is far from over.